What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Super Seducer. This is episode 2. Hopefully, within the next 2 weeks or so, I'll be able to get this lighting situation done, because this light up here sucks. Pretty much that, and the camera stuff. Hopefully, the microphone sounds a lot better now. I mean, I changed a few things, so it doesn't look too bad back there. Today, episode 2, we're gonna go get laid. Story mode. Episode 1, we did girl on the street and 2 girls on the bar. This time, we got club dance floor, girl sitting in coffee shop. Let's go. Become the super seducer. She's the prettiest girl in the club, but she's on the dance floor and the music is loud. You don't have the dance moves, but do you have the seduction skills to win her? Goal: take her home. This is gonna be way out of my realm. The fuck's this beat going? Okay, there we go. A 10 by 10 room. I actually don't like her dress. The style and the material on it don't, yeah, I don't know. Okay, they just fling us right in there. So, open with an opinion opener about which president gets your baby sister. No, it's really loud. We can't really. No, non-verbally open by catching her attention. Hip bumper, twerk attack. This is way out of my realm, guys. I've never been to a club. We're not gonna go with A because the music is too loud, so we can't really. It's very less talk, very more body language for the most part. I feel like non-verbally open by catching her attention. It's probably what we're gonna go with. Yeah, we'll go with B. If that doesn't work, we'll go with twerk attack.
In a noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational, so starting by catching her attention non-verbally is the right choice.
His dance moves are pretty whack, not gonna lie. Even I could probably do better, and that's pretty sad. Quickly introduce yourself and continue dancing. Ask if she wants a drink. Start a dance off. Ask whom she is there with. Oh, fuck, dude. Why does this game keep getting hard? We need to take her home with us. Quickly introduce yourself and continue dancing. No. I think that'll be my second choice. Ask if she wants a drink. No. Start a dance off. We'll probably go with that. They want somebody who, you know, is fun. Fun and flirtatious, because we at the club. Isn't that girl on the left the girl from the last one? 2 girls in a bar? I think it is. Fuck. Ask her whom she is there with. We're not going that one. We're gonna go with C. We're gonna go with C, guys. C, there. And if that doesn't work, we'll go with A. Please, if you are watching this, play along, see how you guys do at home, and let me know. Or if you're watching with somebody else, have a competition with them. See who's the better super seducer. So we'll go with C.
Okay. Not bad, but I think I still won.
It was bad.
What? This is something you can try, but it could be a little bit safer if you chose something else. In this case, if you can pull it off, it can work really well, but sometimes it just won't.
So that's like, oh, My head's blocking the screen, unfortunately, but I feel like a lot of stuff happens over here. But yeah, they give you like little heart icons, like broken heart, you didn't do it, or there's like a yellow heart that's like half full, or it's like this will maybe work. It's like 50-50, but it wasn't the best choice you could have chose. Dance close to her, moonwalk away, ask what she likes to do in her spare time. No, let's get closer. Let's not moonwalk away. Oh, but is that too aggressive? Moonwalk away? No, we need to get in there. See how he awkwardly gets closer. Well, she's looking at me.
If you're just dancing kind of near her, then, you know, she could move away. So you want to escalate a little bit, get a little bit closer.
Guys, we're 3 for 3 so far. I'm firing on all cylinders until this. Suggest you go get a drink. Ask if she wants to sit down because she must be tired from dancing in heels. Try to kiss her. We're not going to go with C. A or B? I don't want to go with B. Not really as much. Hopefully I'm not bringing... I gotta have like a good distance. But at the same time, in some of my videos, I've just like breathed on the microphone. You know, we'll go get a drink. See if she wants to converse a little bit. If not, then it's B.
I'm thirsty. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, because you're always waiting for the time on the dance floor to get off of there, because you know, there's only so much you can do in that noisy, busy place, and the right time to do it is when the music changes and it's a lame track.
Oh, back to the good track.
So you really like dancing, eh?
I do. Yeah, very much.
But you seem sober. It's strange. Why are you in the club and you still seem sober?
I can't dance as well if I drink too much.
Alright, well we started now, so...
Yeah, now it's
okay.
No, I'm not standing.
And I think, I saw you on the dance floor, but I think before, did I see you in the smoking area? Was that you?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
You don't like smoking?
Listen, he brought it up. I wouldn't bring that shit up. Tell her it's a bad habit and she should quit. Tell her there's no problem even if you don't smoke. Tell her you don't like smoking, but it's her choice. Say you were into harder drugs. Tempted to go with D. She could be one of those like super way out there people. Tell her that's no problem. Tell her you don't like smoking, but it's her choice. I'm torn between B and C. Tell her that's no problem even if you don't smoke. Tell her you don't like smoking, but it's her choice. C kind of, I feel like, has somewhat of a controlling factor into it. I can't fuck this up, guys. I'm like 4 or 5 for 5 right now. I am on a tear. I need to be perfect at this. I'm not gonna go with A. So I'm essentially playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire right now. That's what this game is. Trying to choose correct responses. Although I wish that maybe in Super Seducers 2, what they'll do is, depending on my branch choice, it'll branch to a different scenario will happen, and then I'll get a whole new dialogue set. So in real time, when I say something wrong, it'll bury me deeper into my relationship goal that I'm trying to reach. I think that'd be more interesting, as opposed to, no, you got it wrong, try again. Say you're into harder drugs, we're not going to do A or D. Tell her there's no problem, even if you don't smoke. Tell her you don't like smoking, but it's her choice. B? I'm more inclined to go with B because I don't like just like, but it's her choice at the end of C. I just don't. It's like, well, I don't like smoking. It's your choice. Oh, maybe she wants somebody to tell her to, no, let's go with C. I feel that's the more honest answer. It's like, I don't like smoking. I mean, even me personally, I don't mind, but even for me, like, smoking is kind of a turnoff, but it's like, I don't like smoking, but it's your choice. It's the same thing if like drinking or marijuana, stuff like that. It's like, I personally have no interest in it, but if you enjoy it and you know you're responsible with it, it's your choice.
Well, I don't smoke, but you know, it's your choice. But I do hope one day you would quit.
I'm working on it.
Yeah?
Working on it. Yeah, I am.
Right.
I
I'll
know
help
it's
you.
bad.
I'll encourage you by reminding you constantly that it's... No, not really. I'll just encourage you not to distract
Well, thank you. That would be helpful.
On one hand, you don't want to nag her, and on the other hand, you don't want to tell her it's great if you don't think it is. So this is the correct middle ground, and it's the right choice. Well done.
6 for 6.
And so you smoke, but do you have any other bad habits, or is that it?
I think it's the only real bad one. I can be messy sometimes if that's a bad habit. I don't chew my nails or anything.
Compulsive gambler, or
No,
I don't know,
not
thief.
yet.
Like, what is it? What's the word for the people that have to steal things? Like there's a technical.
Oh, I don't remember.
You know there
I
is
do.
one though, right?
Necro.
It's like a.
Necro something.
That's people that have sex with dead people. Check necrophiliac, yeah? No.
Not that,
and I
I
was
don't
thinking
have that.
narcolepsy, but that's the sleeping one. But there's definitely one for stealing stuff.
There is. So, do you have any bad habits?
What? I'm sorry, guys. I blacked out for a second. We were talking about smoking, and then we went into banging dead people and then narcolepsy. Even my train of thought was broken by the thought of mental gymnastics that I had to do, even with the amount of what ifs scenarios I give to people all the time. So, anyways, what honest response? Say you have none. Well, yeah, but what's his honest response? I don't know. I said this episode 1. I don't know what he's gonna say. Say you have none. No, because then she'll feel probably self-conscious that she said this stuff kind of in confidence, or she's like, well, I'm a bit messy too, so maybe not like a super tidy person, but not like a hoarder or something like way extreme. Say you like to inflict pain on people. Guys, do we think that she's crazy in bed? I was thinking earlier about the drug thing. I was like, maybe she you know, would do some hard drugs. She wouldn't be at the club. At least not this club with this shitty vibe. She'd be at probably like a rave or something. We'll go with A. Right now we're on a 6 correct streak so far. We have yet to fuck up. I'm not gonna go with B because that's dishonest. Anybody that says that they don't have like any bad habits is usually dishonest for the most part, whether intentionally or just like a little white lie. Say you like to inflict pain on people. Just go with the honest response, but I feel like he's lulling me into a trap because he's gonna be like, I'm a necrophiliac.
Well, I don't think I have anything too bad, but it depends what you think. So I don't know, like sometimes I might smoke weed. Haven't tried like super hard drugs, but a couple drugs. And aside from that, I don't know, sometimes I can be really harsh with people, a little bit
That's good honesty.
impatient.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I have some bad ones, but nothing super bad. And definitely nothing like, you know, a habit that really annoys people.
Okay. That's good.
Excellent. In this case, you want to have some honesty, and you know, sometimes the honesty can be shocking, surprising, but it has an interesting effect on her attraction levels. They're likely to go up. So tell me, do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah. I dance a lot.
Yeah.
I like to go hiking. I take my dog and we hike in the mountains a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's great. And let me see. Yoga?
Do you have a dream of like climbing Everest or Kilimanjaro or something like this?
No, it's too cold. Too cold. I like to be warm.
But I have some friends that climb Kilimanjaro and they're just regular people. Like they started in the morning and they got to the top by sunset or
they had help.
Nightfall. Yeah, of course, they're guys carrying everything, but
I don't think I would
seems like
do
it's
it.
kind of easy.
No, you would do it.
I like to think I would. But if you put me there, I don't know.
So you hike. What else do you do?
Lots of sports. I tried climbing recently. Sometimes I play squash. Used to play tennis.
Back on the sports shit.
I guess now I just go to the gym a few times a week, and that's about it.
You go to the gym. Really?
Ouch. I'm actually kind of offended. Tell her she doesn't look like she goes to the gym either. But she hikes a lot. She does yoga too. Ask what the hell she's talking about. You go to the gym all the time. Say they get too much shit from girls as a six pack would just be overkill. Ask what you can do to look more manly. Okay, you guys see this? This 7 correct streak? It's going right here. It's gone. I can already feel it. It's gone. My brain is in shambles. Tell her she doesn't look like she goes to the gym either. I don't want to insult her. I just said that was a bad habit of mine. I don't want to do that. Ask what the hell she's talking about. You go to the gym all the time. No, he'll probably be pretty rude about it. Although the way she said it's like, you go to the gym? Really? Maybe it's more in a surprise way. Maybe she's like, maybe he's got something. Say you get too much shit from girls as it is. 6-pack would just be overkill. Ask what you can do to look more manly. I'm leaning more towards C. Maybe D. I'm not comfortable going with A. That's my last resort. But I could feel this correct response going down the drain, guys. I can feel it already. Ask what the hell she's talking about. We're gonna go with C. If that doesn't work, we're fucked.
Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. It's quite a problem for me at the moment with girls because I just get too much attention, and when I'm, just slightly close to a girl, she wants to get married and all of this stuff, and I don't have a 6-pack. So imagine if I add a 6-pack as well. So I go to the gym, but I'm always there, and I'm like, shall I do 2 more? Well, I get to, the girls like me a lot already, so.
So you do it for the benefit of women. So you're not too hot.
Do it for the benefit of women. I mean, they're already benefited a lot, so it's mainly for me, but it's just that extra motivation that you get when you're single and desperate, and you're like, I need a girl, come on, one more rep,
and
come
you
on.
have so many.
I'm doing this. Well, when I'm single, I do, but when I have a relationship, I only have one.
Okay.
Notice that this is said with a smirk, but it is taking her attack and not being a wussy, about it, not crying about it, not attacking her back, being playful and playing this kind of arrogant, cocky role. That actually works really well when it's done tongue-in-cheek. Just think Robert Downey Jr. I'm trying to guess. I mean, when I look at
Robert Downey Jr. here, guys. We're Iron Man.
Something to do with music. I don't know why I think that, but what did you study at university?
I actually studied dance.
Dance? You studied?
I did.
Dance?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. I know they have like ballet schools and stuff, but you can study.
There's music at the university too. It's an art school. But yes, dance, ballet, jazz, hip hop.
Yeah, cool.
I'm getting tired of
this
conversation.
Yes, exactly like that. Like we were here.
I don't know.
That's fun. And so that was university, but what's your job now? Are you something?
I actually
dancer
own
or
a dance
something?
studio.
Ah, fuck, dude. Well, we're on an 8 streak. That last one, I'm not gonna lie. Even hearing the explanation and the scenario play out, sounded like it was going negatively. Okay, obviously she teaches strippers. Come on, really? Connect on it and compliment her. Ask more questions to get more information. Fuck. Alright, well, I said the streak was going to be over, but we're still going strong. We're not going with A. I want to ask questions, but I just asked a question, so we're going to go with B.
You know what, I really like that because it's something entrepreneurial and it's something where you're really doing something you're passionate about, right?
Yeah,
so,
it's wonderful.
No, big respect for that. Plus, you know, it's a big risk, and not to be, I don't think it's sexist, I think it's the fact that women don't normally take those risks, like to open their own business and stuff, so very, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I love doing it.
And tell me, who do you teach?
Children.
Yeah, children?
Yeah, I love kids.
Like ballet for little girls?
Ballet
and
for
all that
little
stuff?
girls, like 5.
It's so cute, actually.
Yeah,
when they...
5 to 10.
And they actually love it as well.
Yeah, we have a dance at the end of every class, every school period, like every 6 months. We have a dance recital.
Very cool. You have some videos on YouTube of it.
I do.
You have to show me later.
Okay.
This is undoubtedly a cool thing about her, so you definitely need to connect on it and compliment it because she's going to have a lot to say, a lot of emotions in there, and you want to be positive. I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh,
may I?
Yeah.
Someone's being a whiner. Hold on. Sorry about that. Dog's indecisive. What are we doing? Tattoos. Pretend to read and says that she likes to have sex with multiple men at once. Say you don't really like them. Okay, I'm gonna be straight with you guys. What am I on now? A 9? Am I on a 9 or a 10 streak right now? If I get this wrong, I'm done. I'm done with this game. It has to be B. It has to be. Don't fucking say A. Say that you don't really like him. Don't fucking say C. Say B.
This is interesting. You've got like coordinates here.
Yeah.
What's that? Is something special there?
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates for my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like
and
the most beautiful place or something?
Yes, and the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went, so very special.
So the idea is that you had an amazing time and you just look at it and you...
Yeah, it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it forever.
Nice, I get it. Cool. I was like, what's that? But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's strange.
Cool. If someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going to be used to telling the story, but then
10 for 10.
by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of connection.
So I think that's probably enough about me. What is it that you do?
It's kind of strange, right? So I'm not like an accountant or whatever. So
Work in IT.
I make videos for YouTube, so
Okay.
I could say I'm like a YouTube professional.
What sort of videos? What do you mean?
Different videos, like in different subjects, giving advice about health and different things, and then it kind of makes money by the advertising, and you know when there's those annoying ads in YouTube.
Yes.
So basically,
That's how you make the money,
That's
is
what's
the
paying me,
ads.
like 1 cent each one or whatever,
Okay.
and it adds up.
Interesting. Well, I did notice that you were very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you were into men.
I was hoping that it didn't mean you were into men. That look on her face No, I'm not. I've had lots of girlfriends. Say yes, you got me. I'm super ultra gay as you touch her up. Oh, God, no. So you're homophobic. That's not cool. No, I'm straight. Ask what you need to change about your appearance to be less gay looking. React angrily to show it's not cool and you are offended. Fuck, dude. Alright, who wants to see the streak officially go down? No, I'm not. I've had a lot of girlfriends. The thing I said earlier, I totally thought I was gonna get shit for that, and I didn't. I'm not gonna do it again. Say yes, you got me. I'm super ultra gay as you touch her up. I'm trying to take her home, though. And that look. I don't know if she just wants to go. I'll keep B as a backup. So you're homophobic, we're not going with that. React angrily. We'll go with D. We'll go with D.
Are you serious? I look gay? I mean, not super, like, it's strange, isn't it?
No, it was just, I meant it sort of as a compliment. You're just very neatly groomed. I had to make sure that you were straight.
Well, what should I do? Like, let's say I can change something to, so you would say, he's definitely straight. Like, what do I need to do? I mean, I'm not sitting here with...
You could be a little more unkempt. Let the beard go wild.
Oh.
Wear some plaid.
Plaid?
Yeah, I don't know, it's very straight.
Don't have any plaid.
I can go shopping with you.
Okay, alright, well, I might need your help.
Okay.
Maybe, if I look gay. I don't want to look gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right, of course.
Don't be a wussy.
What? What? Okay, that's the look she wants, the D. We're going all in.
It's funny you should say that, because I do have, you know, certain feelings of... You can just see, like, I'm touching you,
You're
but it
super
doesn't
gay.
mean anything because I'm gay, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's cool.
It's cool.
Very gay. You feel it, right? That's why there's no chemistry.
None.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
When a girl challenges you, you don't want to get angry, you don't want to get defensive, right? So this is the perfect response. Well done for choosing.
Don't be a wussy.
You know when you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes, yeah? But is it usually in clubs? Because for me, it's definitely not.
No, I try not to.
It's not the best, right?
No,
She's
it doesn't
not
always seem like the most honest environment to meet
She's not
someone.
trying to date.
Yeah. Well, most people go into clubs, they're
Trying
just
to
looking
smash.
for something that's not serious, right? That's the
Right.
general thing.
Yeah, or to have fun with their friends
Yeah.
only. Yeah, so I try not to.
But you know what? The good thing, we've met, right? Not long ago, but we're not too drunk. We've managed to find this quiet place for a conversation. So it's maybe,
Should've
we
went with
shouldn't
B.
categorize it as the usual awful club thing, right?
Yeah, that's safe.
You want to escalate things. Grab her ass. Guys, my poor little heart can't take this. My poor little Christian heart. Brush her hair back and tell her she has cute little ears. Look at her mouth as she is talking. Usually, no. If you change it to look at her eyes while she's talking, I could like that. Like, you know, one of the stares. Tell her she's really turning you on and you want to kiss her. But we need to escalate things. Grab her ass. That's... He told me to escalate things.
To be honest, you know, when I saw you on the dance floor, like one of the first things I noticed was you just got like the most sexy ass, and I just
Whoa, excuse me? What, you think that's funny?
What
You think
are you
that's funny
doing?
to grab a girl's
Not
ass?
funny, I was this
No,
compliment.
I will break off this arm
me
and then
go,
tell me
you-
how you'll grab my ass.
Let me go. What the fuck is wrong with you, fucking crazy bitch?
And you're fucking rude,
Psycho.
asshole.
Shit.
I've actually seen guys get beaten up before touching girls' asses, and you know, it happens. So you don't need to do it. Don't need to do it in a bar. Wait till you've got her in your house and she's ready for it, and she's saying, "Please touch my ass." Then do it.
The train's just derailing. You told me to escalate things.
Can I just? You just got a little bit.
Yeah,
Little bit here.
sure.
Nice hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Cute little ears. Hidden away.
Thank you.
Exactly. So what have you got here? You've got playfulness and a little bit of sexuality, which is the perfect way to escalate things physically.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't go to university, but it's just because I didn't really like school when I was young. I was intelligent, but I was kind of bullied and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated how I looked and everyone called me ugly, so it was,
You
it was
don't
just
look ugly.
unhappy. But it's okay, I'm all right now. But
You're very handsome now.
Oh. I really thought I would have got her with the ass grab, guys. I really thought, okay, we gotta get this train back on board. Thank you. You have beautiful eyes. Tell me something I don't know. We're not going with B. Oh, no, I'm not. You are really beautiful, though. The best girl I have seen. It's nice of you to say. You haven't seen the best part of me yet. Let's go with A.
oh, thank you. And I was going to say, you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe, but thank you. It's nice.
Not good, because she actually made the first move. She's given you a compliment. That's brilliant. You want to keep that dynamic going as long as possible, where you just say thank you and you stay polite, and she just keeps saying nice things about you, hoping that she's going to get your approval back. It makes her think about you when you're not together. It makes her work harder for you, show off, do all kinds of things. So you want to keep that dynamic, and you messed up. So yeah, let's have a drink. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. Nice to meet you.
What's her name? I don't even know her name. Do I?
I know we haven't been talking for long, but to me it's,
Trying to grab her
it's
ass.
going pretty well so far, so I'm happy I came and talked to you.
Me too.
Suggest you leave right there and then go to your place. Ask if she's ever made love in a utility closet of a club. Chill things back down and talk about mundane stuff again. Ask if she is seeing anyone.
By the way, I probably should have asked earlier, but are you seeing anyone at the moment, or?
Yeah, we should have talked about that, I guess.
Yeah, why? Got something to tell me?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
That's good. I am actually, I'm married.
Really?
No, I'm joking. No, I'm single as well. It's
Oh,
cool.
good. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Hair flip.
You didn't need to ask her that, did you? You know, much better to keep it unspoken and assume that if she's going with it, she likes you. If she's not, she doesn't, right?
Just seems so upset with me. Suggest that you leave and go eat somewhere. The somewhere will be your place. Say you know somewhere with better music and great wine, aka your house. Ask if she wants to go to your house. Just go to the after party at your house. Your friends are coming and she can invite her friends. I have a place with better music.
I don't know what you think about this place, but the music's kind of whatever,
not so good.
and the drink's not so good either. But
Right.
I know somewhere with really good music and nice drinks as well.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my phone. Put your number in there, and I don't know, meet in a few days or
We
something.
fucked
Yeah?
up,
that would be
guys.
nice.
We fucked up.
You don't want to make the invitation to
Oh.
your house explicit. You want to make it implicit so that she can agree to it without feeling like a slut. Well done.
What'd you say? We're an average Joe,
In a
guys.
noisy environment, you don't want to be too conversational. so
78.57%.
starting
We
by
were
catching her attention
doing
non-verbally is the right
amazing
choice.
at the beginning, and then we kind of tanked it.
This is something you can try, but it could be a
But we just gonna go right and girl at a coffee shop. We didn't get her back to our place though, because of fucked up mistakes. Where's this coffee shop now? Why is no one here? Ask if someone is using that chair, then sit with her. Cheeky. Stay standing and ask what she is reading. Ask her opinion of what to get a present for your female friend. Sit down as you ask. No. Accuse her of pretending to read when she is really hunting for men. Tell her you've read that book and that he dies in the end. Let's go with B. Let's not fuck this up.
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
Cool. What are you reading there?
Kafka.
Kafka. This is philosophy, right?
There is some philosophy in it. Yeah.
Nice. I always hear Kafkaesque.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'm not even really sure. I think it has to do with philosophy.
That's cool. Interesting. Anyway, nice choice of book.
Thank you.
My name's Richard, by the way.
Brenna?
Nice to meet you. This is not great, not so engaging, and you're kind of looming over her.
Just cannot please this man. Ask if she minds if you join her for a few minutes. Ask what else she does apart from reading. Let's ask to join first. She's probably
do you mind if I join you for a few minutes?
Go ahead.
Cool.
She doesn't look too thrilled whatsoever.
So I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's very important to sit down when you're talking to someone that is sitting down. Otherwise, you're just standing there, looming over them, looking weird. So well done for choosing that. It's the right option.
Thank you. Back to this again. Find out about her. Use books as a way to show off. Says her hair is kind of nice. Transition, inviting her back to your house. Ask whether she comes here often. Use books. Let's use books first. We're not going with C. Ask whether she comes here often. No. We're not going with D. Find out about her. Use books as a way to show off. We'll go with B.
Actually, I like audiobooks as well. Do you like audiobooks?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm in my car.
I'm in my car.
One of my cars. If I'm in like the Lambo, it's cool. I like audiobooks normally. I don't know, like psychology or something like that. If I'm chilling in the Rolls, then I want something more, I don't know, maybe inspirational, kind of leaning back, maybe drinking some champagne or something because it's got a little fridge. And maybe I want something more, yeah, like inspirational, like a biography of some legendary person or something like that. And I guess, you know, when I'm at home, I've got like the surround system in every room.
I don't even know what he's saying.
How many rooms?
It's all garbage.
16 rooms or something like that. So I can have the audiobook like tracking to every room that I'm in. And when I'm home, I don't know, yeah, maybe a novel or something in one of the jacuzzis or
Shut the fuck up, Richard. Holy shit.
Pool, listen to audiobooks
Shut
there
up.
As well. So yeah.
I know,
really
this was
love
the wrong
audiobooks.
answer. Leave me alone.
I see that. That's a lot of information. Very
Shoot me
interesting.
now. She's gonna drown herself in her fucking coffee.
This is great. Actually,
Yeah, I got it
you know,
in
it's
the
quite
middle of
funny,
the road.
so it's just so dumb it might work if you didn't actually mean it. So much better to keep the attention focused on her, not be going off on any kind of monologue, especially one that is showing off.
You're the piece of
So how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere.
You're the
But,
piece of shit that's talking about Lambos and
internet
Rolls
stuff
Royce.
And with America,
Fucker.
so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free, and
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's happening? I even want to bang her at this point. Because fucking Richard sabotages every fucking thing in the world. Guess that she teaches sex ed. Come on, guys. We would all like her too. It's not going to happen. Say you didn't go to university and that's a waste of time. Find out whether she loves her job. What she's doing is just for money.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I honestly
She's
I
taking
feel
a
like
back.
what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the
Hearing
teachers
stuff.
were good? And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's cool.
Try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
Wow.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into her job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about. And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Slavery.
Like, freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future.
Slavery.
Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
What? What the what? This lady needs to stop teaching American culture. Anybody can fucking, have the freedom of their life. What the fuck? This game's flawed. I'm gonna write a bad review. That's what exactly that is. Just about inventing donuts and burgers. Challenge her to explain why this is important. Make her feel good about her job. Ooh. Do I do a joke? Or is that too dumb for her? Challenge her to explain why this is important. Make her feel... I want to challenge her, because I am genuinely curious what that means.
Wait, American culture, isn't that kind of a contradiction in terms? Like, what are you teaching? Like, here we invented the hamburger in 1940 or something like that.
Well, there really isn't a question of whether or not we have culture. We certainly do. You can look back through history, and yes, maybe ours isn't as long, but
Yeah,
to
not
say
very
that
long.
yeah, but to say that American culture doesn't exist is to argue that Western culture has really had no influence, even in Eastern Europe, let's say.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff, but wouldn't it be better that they learn something else? Because, like, if you're going to teach about America, teach business or technology, because what's culture? Like, what? Tell me. Like, what
Well,
is
for
the
example,
artists, the authors? Like...
It doesn't even matter who the artists and authors are. What's important is that we have our own perspective on the world, and that in order to interact successfully with us, so if you're a business person, if you want to interact successfully with an American business person, you need to understand what their daily life looks like and kind of how they perceive the environment.
Okay, cool. So it's like when you're learning about business in China and you have to, give your business card with two hands.
Quite literally, yes.
All of that stuff.
This is the same thing.
Got it. Okay, so it's not really teaching about history and art and
No.
whatever else. Okay, nice one. Well, that's very useful because actually American culture, like modern culture, is what leads the world, right? We all kind of follow. If you can challenge someone, get them to prove themselves to you, and then approve of them, validate them, it has a powerful psychological effect. So it's the right option. Well done.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me.
Don't look.
I've got this
Don't
problem
look.
where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Fuck. What? I was staring at the ass. What's happening? Say it must be annoying and tell her to ask for a bigger printing allowance. Tell her that if she has colleagues she doesn't like, she can ignore them. Be journal and vague because you didn't listen. Be honest and say you were distracted by a girl.
Well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough papers for the students and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, that's part of it.
I guess you can ask for more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying. Well done. You weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by, and that's something that
but I'm a good
you
listener.
can use out there. Well done for paying attention and getting the right response.
Thank you.
So you've got your
subtitles.
teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's good. You
Everyone
travel a
loves
lot?
to travel.
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Who said that?
And
Where'd I get
where's
that from?
some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see, where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
It's like 5 hours north of here. Tell her about your experiences in the Grand Canyon. Say that you've never been but would like to go. Say that it's boring there and don't even have Wi-Fi. Get to elaborate on what you particularly likes. Tell her your favorite trip was to Thailand and details of the sexual experience you had there. I need to challenge her. He said challenge. I need to challenge.
Actually, I went there as well, and it was very beautiful. But tell me, what did you really like about it?
Well, I suppose the fact that it is beautiful, and I think I was there at a time in my life when it was really impactful. So I was the right age, and it was the right time, and so it was meaningful to me. But I'm excited to return. I think next summer I'll go back.
Oh yeah, very cool. I'd like to go back as well. So if I'm in America and I'm nearby the Grand Canyon, which I guess nothing's nearby, but if I also want to go,
You're in Phoenix.
yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, then
Shout out.
we could go. It'd be
Okay.
nice.
Shout out to those Phoenixinians.
Good one. That's exactly right. When someone
Still
can
like 5.5
talk about
hour
something
drive from
passionately, you want to
Phoenix,
give
guys.
them a chance to do that, not cut them off, talk about yourself, ask boring questions. Just give them a chance to open up. This is the perfect subject to connect on.
Doing well.
Oh, should I say that? No. Oh,
He's
I don't
having
have things to say.
he's having an inner monologue now. Oh, see, this is terrible. The awkward pause. Break eye contact, look around the venue while you think of what to say. Say you hate awkward silences. Stare at her.
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Ah, well, actually, I was over by the bar just before I saw you and had a coffee there. And I try not to drink too many. It actually has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good. Correct. Now, most guys can't do this, you know, so it's very cool, makes you look very confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works to fill the silence and come up with something to say, because it shouldn't always be you, right? Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice.
Back
I
to
played
the
it at school.
sports.
They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But they play. I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Mm-hmm. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
in a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
What? Tell her it's stupid and that Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots. Wear Adidas tracksuits. And when they are born, with their birth certificate, they legally get a dash cam for their vehicle. Trust me. Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn. Tell her you fail miserably with languages at school. Show off by telling her about all the languages you speak. No, yes.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah. You know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously, Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a study abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France, so I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting
That's
and
me.
cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on.
What do you think that
that's
girl's
the kind
staring
of thing
at?
you don't want to tease
She's
her
just
too much
staring-
on. So,
she's
you know,
staring at a
say well
light?
done, say you respect that, and say why.
Staring at
and then
television?
go deeper into it because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it. And it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London, and things like this. But, because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good.
You like my British accent, don't you? Tell her how girls go crazy about your British accent. Talk about how foreigners perceive English people and ask about how people react to her as an American. Let's go see.
So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's
Pleasant.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English because in some places like America, we have a very good reputation, and in some places like Spain, where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff, so their reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans.
Bring it on.
I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
on a bunch of-
There's
yeah.
We're lucky, yeah? We don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
Say you like her and want to see her again, ask for a number. Say that you think she's incredibly beautiful and that you would like to take her on a date. Ask what she likes to do in her free time. We've already done that. We'll just go with B.
I hope you don't find it forward of me, but I just think you're stunning, and I want to take you on a very romantic date. Dinner, candles, the whole works.
That's really sweet, but unfortunately I actually am kind of seeing someone.
Is it very serious? You're going to get married?
It's pretty serious.
Maybe room for a little, you know, trial date, and if it goes well, you could
No, I don't think so.
ditch him.
I'm pretty serious about him.
Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. It's great to meet you, and I'll go and cry. No, I mean, I'll go for... No, it was okay. All right, see ya.
Bye.
It's too early to make that kind of move. That's why that didn't work.
Oh.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
Hookah.
I quite like it. They say it's really
Shisha.
unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore... I don't
It's
know.
healthy?
Yeah, so we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some
Dear Lord, help
activities,
me.
or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest a date from there and take the number. Do you have any other outdoor, like, active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities.
Shut
I like
up.
hiking, and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing,
God,
yeah.
I
Go
feel
and
like
like
this is a
fishing.
fucking
It
date.
happens.
Wow.
Shut the
We exist.
fuck up.
Interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in...
Where's your boyfriend
parks
at?
Or,
Holy
hiking if you
shit.
got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
Ask her plans for the coming week, touch her face, ask what kind of men she likes, run the cube routine, a psychological test. Bruh, I don't fucking know. I'm not touching her face. That's what kind of men she likes. Let's,
Are you interested in psychology?
Yeah.
Have you ever done this psychology test called the Cube? Alright, it's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape, anything you like, and in that landscape there's a cube somewhere.
It's to my left.
Describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
Yeah.
It's floating.
Okay.
It's small, like the size of a die.
Okay, cool. And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Okay, it's green.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, it's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
Mm-hmm. How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Okay, pretty big. And then somewhere in this scene there's a horse.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what it looks like and stuff?
It's grazing, it's a paint,
Okay.
and it looks very healthy.
Is it close to the cube or not?
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay. And somewhere there
Oh
are
my
some
God.
flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse. The horse is eating the flowers.
Ah, that's interesting. And the final thing, somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you, this tells me about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself. And if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego. But it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man. So it was quite good that he's healthy and, you know, looks good, and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So it's good that the man is near them, but he's
We
not
ain't
like
getting
an
a date,
absentee
guys. Not
dad
like
or
this.
something, right? But a bit strange that he's eating them. So I don't know what to think about that. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm, and it's in the distance. You know, some people have the storm overhead, and it just means that they've always got problems, or that at that moment they're in a
And that
dark
something's
period
coming.
in their life. So, does it sound pretty accurate?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's very cool.
Very generic.
This is quite interesting. It's a psychological game. There's a book on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's quite an interesting psychological test. Again, like the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. But if you'd like some, you know, little tricks and tools
It's a good
that you
trick,
can carry
actually.
around with you and use when necessary,
First compliment
this is
of the
okay,
game.
and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything,
Very
but I'd say it's
interesting.
not the best option.
It's a great option. Suggest meeting for a drink and take her number. Say you have a few spare minutes. Invite her to make love in the restroom. Suggest going hiking together in some time. And take her number. Take her number and say you'll be in touch. So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll arrange something. Fake number. Fake number alert. Oh, she doesn't look too happy about that.
Exactly right. It flows very smoothly to find something that you both like and then suggest doing that.
He's
as
a
the reason
fucking
to see
liar.
each
He doesn't
other
go
again.
hiking.
It's way better than just saying, hey, give me your number, or hey, let's go for dinner tomorrow.
Say goodbye, be warm, and say how nice it was to meet her. Quite quite coldly say goodbye and that you'll be in touch. Give her a long, lingering handshake, a goodbye hug, then go in for the kiss.
Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, got right to the ends, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
What's with this guy's problem and being
It's not great,
and
not
being
so
wussies?
engaging, and you're kind of
This man
looming
isn't
over
the
her.
fucking epitome of masculinity, guys.
It's very
We're
important to sit down
being
when you're talking
honest. Like, this, no, it's not. This man has a problem with wusses, which I apparently am. That's why he gets all the ladies. And I don't. That's why he has a game made after him, and I don't. I'm just sitting here in my bedroom, talking to nobody, on a camera, playing his fucking game. Hope you all enjoyed episode 2 of Super Seducer. Not getting laid, getting them numbers. This man doesn't like gays. Feedback 4, episode 3. In like 4 months, I gotta go work on my game, hit the gym, gotta get them gays.